Hello, America. Welcome to JoeBlowPolitics.com. My name is Orlando, and I'm going to try to be very careful not to offend anyone out there, not to offend any particular minority, because I know how sensitive everyone is. So right off the bat, I want to start by apologizing to our Muslim community, because I guess that I've been wrong, and they have a right to wage jihad against Western civilization and to decapitate all the infidels if we don't convert to Islam. So right off the bat, I want to apologize to those scumbags for wanting to kill us all. I also want to apologize to the illegal Mexicans, to the illegal aliens that live in many sanctuary cities throughout our country. I want to apologize to them because they do have a right, and Washington thinks they have a right. Congress and the Senate, they think they have a right. So I want to apologize because they do have a right to cross our borders illegally, make a mockery of our immigration system, steal our social security numbers. Yes, of course. Because, if they are going to get jobs that regular Americans won't do, they need a social security number. And they're probably using yours or mine right now. So I want to apologize to them. They do have a right. They have a right to drive around drunk through our streets. They have a right to rape our children and murder our people. They have a right to falsify documents and be one of the largest participants in identity theft in America today. They have a right to drain our social services. Many hospitals are going bankrupt because they can no longer afford to provide services to everyone now. So they do have a right. They have a right to lower our wages, and they have a right to bankrupt us. They have a right to create chaos in our country. The Senate agrees and the Congress agrees. I'm sure the President Obama and everybody else has been in agreement with it, except you and I, because I hear what people talk about out in the street. So I want to apologize to that filthy breed right now for thinking that they don't have a right to cross our borders illegally and tell us to go screw ourselves, basically. I also want to apologize to the African American community. I want to apologize for being white and an oppressor of the black race. Because there is a very large segment in the African American community that believes that all whites are evil, we are oppressors, and we are keeping them down. So I want to apologize to them for being white. It's not my fault, you understand. I was just born this way. But in any case, I want to apologize, and I also want to tell them that if they are so displeased with America, if they are so angry at America, if they think they're being treated so badly in America, that they can always move to Kenya, they can move to Zimbabwe, they can move to Mozambique and Angola, they can move to Sierra Leone, they can go to Darfur, they've got an entire continent that they can go to get away from the white evil oppressor. I'm sorry they didn't get their 40 acres and a mule, after the Civil War when thousands upon thousands of white people died to liberate them, but I'm sorry. So I want to apologize for them. I want to apologize to them for being white and oppressing them. Maybe if some of them learned how to wear their fence right instead of being hanging down their ass, and learned how to speak properly instead of the bonnet, maybe they could do a little better in the social economic end of it. Don't you agree? I fully think so. I know that everyone has an opinion, and opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one, but these opinions belong to me. So this is how I feel, and I know many of you out there feel exactly like that. But in any case, that's that. I just want to tell you that it feels real good to be back online. AOL ran into some trouble, or I ran into some trouble with my connection with AOL. They couldn't provide me any service, any tech support. I have no idea, they just couldn't figure out. So I canceled the account with AOL, and there was like I don't know, somewhere around early June or mid-June, somewhere around there, and called Verizon. Verizon said, yeah, not a problem. It takes about 3 to 4 days, 5 days to get you up and running. I said, well, I can take 3 or 4 days, not a problem. But 6 weeks later, Verizon still couldn't provide me service because I guess the old signal and the DSL was still on the line, and they couldn't figure it out, and they kept asking me how to do it, and I'm just a customer. You know, there's a big phone company, if they don't know how to take that signal out of there and produce a new signal, well, you know. But I waited, and then I got tired of waiting, and then I called Bright House, and they came over, and within 24 hours, I'm up and running. But I shouldn't have waited so long, and sorry you have to watch those reruns over and over again. But we'll change that. Okay, then. Now, we want to talk about America, because America is a great country. I mean, many people think that America has problems, but America really has no problems at all. The only problems that America has are the people running the country. The people running the country should be you and I, right? We are the people. We are the taxpayers. We are the governed. That means that we govern them. Somehow they got turned around. You know, the Constitution, you know, gives you and I all the power, and but the government, you know, is taking it all, and we have allowed it. We have allowed the government to take it all. You and I, you know, just a couple of mushrooms there, and there's really no voice at all. And this is why I stay online. This is why I set up JoeBlowPolitics.com. If you're watching this on live video, you know, you can log into JoeBlowPolitics.com and take a look at the site and tell me what you think. I'd like some feedback. If you are at JoeBlowPolitics.com and you want to refresh your memory on what the Constitution says or your Declaration of Independence, or even read the Ten Commandments, because those are the laws that we live by, believe it or not. You know, we are a Christian-based society, and therefore our laws come from those Christian values. And, you know, as I will mention over and over again, it is our Christian values that allows people from other states to come to America and pray to whatever God or practice whatever religion they want without being afraid of the government or reprisal from the people. Because, you know, we are not like that, you know. We're tolerant. We're good people. America is a great country. And this is why I'm so much in love with this country. Because, I mean, look at me. I'm an immigrant. And when I speak against illegal immigration, you know, I speak from the heart. Because illegal immigration hurts everyone. Illegal immigration hurts you, or it's me, or it's the people that are waiting in line to come into the country legally. You know, America was built on immigration, but it was built on legal immigration. And there is a very, very large difference. I have a little saying on my website that says that calling an illegal alien an undocumented immigrant is like calling a drug dealer a undocumented pharmacist. And that's basically what it is. So you and I are going to continue talking, and I'm going to ask for your support because I can't do this alone. And we will talk about how you and I can take our country back, how you and I can take control of government again, how you and I can dictate to our public servants instead of having them dictate to us. Totally wrong, totally out of the question. We pay those people very well for the shit job that they do. And if they're not going to do a better job, we're going to throw their asses out. All right? So I'm going to go ahead and cut this video short, and we'll be back to talk about other issues. I want to talk about a lot of things, and I'm sure you want to hear about everything that is going on in the country, and now you and I can take control of our service.